Hello, this is the 13th lecture of Revelation and World History. In Chapter 1 of Revelation and World History, it mainly explained the creation of the Red Empire Babylon and the shape of the country. In Chapter 2, we will learn about the rise and fall of this Red Empire. That is, we will compare the text of the Bible that describes the nature of the Red Empire with actual history. Let's first look at the text to see if Babylon in the book of Jeremiah of the Old Testament and Babylon in the book of Revelation refer to the same object. Revelation and World History, Chapter 2, Section 2. Those who hold the sickle in the harvest. Cut off from Babylon the sower, and the one who holds the sickle in the harvest. Jeremiah chapter 50 verse 16. How the hammer of the whole earth is broken and shattered. Jeremiah chapter 50 verse 23. The Soviet Union's national flag depicts a hammer and a sickle. The hammer symbolizes workers, and the sickle symbolizes farmers. Babylon was called the hammer that strikes the world. The Soviet Union's flag features a hammer, which symbolizes the worker, and a sickle, which is used for harvesting. This text, which sings of the destruction of Babylon, mentions the sickle and hammer. And coincidentally, these two images are depicted on the Soviet Union's national flag. He who holds the sickle in the harvest refers to the Soviet Union, which has a sickle and hammer on its flag. The saying, "the hammer that strikes the whole world is broken," means, Babylon the conqueror has fallen. In other words, it is an expression referring to the fall of the Soviet Union. This symbolism is by no means a coincidence. God planned it, and He carried it out thoroughly and accurately. Revelation and World History, Chapter 2, Section 3. The Great Coalition that Destroys Babylon. In the north, I am bringing great nations together. They will attack Babylon and capture it. Babylonia will be conquered, and its enemies will carry off everything they want. This is the word of the Lord. Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 9 to 10. The Great Coalition refers to the coalition of the 10 horns in the book of Revelation. The meaning of the words in Revelation chapter 17 verse 16, "The 10 horns hated the prostitute and destroyed her," is as follows. That is, the Commonwealth of Independent States, a union of Russia and 10 newly independent republics, declared independence from the Soviet Union. As a result, the Soviet Union was dismantled and destroyed. It means the same thing as saying, the Great Coalition destroyed Babylon. The North is consistent with the fact that the Commonwealth of Independent States, which together with Russia led to the dissolution of the Soviet Union, are all located in the North. In Jeremiah chapter 25 verse 11, it is said that, the Babylonian Empire will rule over Israel and the surrounding countries for 70 years. In Daniel chapter 9 verse 2, it is said that, the fact that Jerusalem will be desolated after 70 years, was known through the book of Jeremiah. And in Matthew chapter 24, Jesus mentioned the name of the prophet Daniel, and said that, the prophecy Daniel spoke of was a future event that had not yet been fulfilled at that time. In Revelation chapter 1 verses 1 to 3, it is stated that, this revelation is a prophecy proclaimed in the name of Jesus Christ. In this way, the Old Testament and the New Testament are closely connected. And we believe and interpret the fact that they are the same word from God. And we are discovering that, the facts are definitely consistent. This time, it was the 13th lecture of Revelation and World History. We looked at how the one who holds the sickle in the harvest in Jeremiah chapter 50 verse 16 is connected to the 7-headed beast in the book of Revelation. It is amazing how the text of the Bible's prophecy and actual history are so accurately aligned. Next time, we will learn about the topic of Chapter 2, Section 4. Each will return to his own people and his homeland. Thank you for your interest and subscription. This was the Bible History School. Thank you very much.